Have you ever seen someone get rich overnight? Like literally. How? 1. A guy I work with won £1 million on a scratch card back in like 2007. He blew through it in months buying new cars that he kept for a few weeks each before trading in at a massive loss. His wife divorced him because watching him spaff away an entire life of comfort for them both made her realize he was a total idiot. She got their house and his pension pot in the divorce. He's now 66, still working and still trying to pay off the mortgage from his new house. Zero sympathy for the absolute muppet. 2. Guy that I worked with had a lawsuit with Taco Bell. He never told us the details as he didn't want anything to go wrong except that he was suing them for $72 million. He figured they'd settle for $25,000, and he'd take a long vacation and pay off his debt. Well, one morning we've just opened the store, and there were a handful of customers. It was maybe 9:45. He gets a page over the intercom that he has a phone call, so he goes up front. 10 minutes later he's back. They reached a settlement for $15 million over 5 years. He took off his name tag and walked out the door. None of us ever saw him again. Later we found out that the lawsuit was about abuse by the owner of the franchise. He was the manager of the store and salary, but she had him doing stuff like picking up laundry and doing her dishes and walking her dogs. She was a known maniac and she lost her Taco Bells because of it. They all went to auction a few months later. 3. My grandpa was dirt floor poor in his childhood and found his break at the county fair by showing his pig. The prize was a crappy plot of land in his county in Oregon. Apparently it had silver veins in it. A pretty darn large one that stretched across his land into the native reservation that bordered it. He was part native but never on the reservation. He made a deal to work with the tribe to begin mining both plots and extracting the silver. It still exists as far as I know. Not a massive operation but enough to make them both wealthy. The tribe had been hammered by Spanish flu, so they went from absolutely destitute to having a huge community surplus and building schools/hospitals. Grandpa became very comfortable. 4. My son dumped his bonus, $25,000 into SafeMoon when it was just first announced. It quickly turned into well over $2 million. He pulled out about $500,000 and let the rest ride because he was sure it was safe and going to the moon. It did not. But hey, $500,000 isn't nothing. He got a house, paid off his wife's student loans and got a dog. 5. I know someone who forgot about a thumbstick with a bunch of Bitcoin on it circa 2009 and found it circa 2020. He's rich now.